Now, we talk a lot about cancer as it affects us humans, but did you know that cancer will affect 1 out of every 4 dogs and 1 out of every 5 cats? That's accounting for nearly 50% of all disease-related pet deaths each year. Now, many pet parents know very little about pet cancer symptoms, but actually help is here. Veterinarian oncologist Dr. Gerald Post is here with some answers. Doctor, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I know we're going to cover a lot today, but I'm sure the first thing any pet mommy and daddy like myself is wondering is, how do I first prevent some of the risks of the pet cancer?
Sure. So similar things for people. So keeping your pet at a good weight and activity level helps. Keeping your pet on a good and balanced diet is probably your pet's best friend. Also, keeping your pet away from things like secondhand cigarette smoke. Pesticides and herbicides can help. Bringing your pet to the local veterinarian at least once a year for preventative checkups are ways to prevent cancer in your pets.
Well, and I know a lot of what we're doing today is getting the awareness out. Like I said, we talk a lot about humans. We don't really know a lot about maybe pet cancer, and you have a great initiative to tell us about.
Absolutely. So the Pet Cancer Awareness Initiative was started by the Blue Buffalo Foundation for 3 things. 1 is to raise awareness about pet cancer. 2 is to provide information to pet parents. And 3 is to raise money to try and find a cure for this devastating disease.
Now, for us pet parents, is there anything that I can do or participate in to kind of be more involved?
Absolutely. So you can go to petcancerawareness.org, and you can both find information there as well as donate. You can also go to your local Petco store and make an in-store donation. We really need your help to try and find a cure.
Now, the research that's going into pet cancer, does that have any correlation at all with human cancer and the research for that?
So yes, cancer in animals and cancer in people are really similar. For instance, lymphomas, leukemias, bone cancer, brain cancer, very common in animals and pets, and also common in people, especially children. And so if we can find treatments and cures for these cancers in dogs and cats, that likely will translate to our ability to find cures and treatments for people, especially children.
Well, doctor, I love we're taking some time to get educated, and in that, has there been any advancements when it comes to pet cancer and something that we can kind of get up to date with?
Absolutely. So in my 30 years, I don't think the future has ever looked brighter. One of the most exciting things that I've ever been involved with is an initiative that the Blue Buffalo Foundation donated $1 million to, and that's the Animal Cancer Foundation Canine Cancer Genome Project. And this project aims to sequence the most common cancers in dogs. And this is really the missing piece of information that cancer researchers need in order to develop cures for some of the most deadly cancers in both pets and people.
Well, I love to hear that we're seeing some advancements in that. One more time, doctor, can you tell us that website to go to get more information?
Absolutely. So it's petcancerawareness.org. And again, people can find the 10 warning signs of cancer there, more information, as well as a chance to donate.
Well, from one proud pet mommy, I want to thank you, doctor, for this information. It's super, super important.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
We'll be right back.